Hey guys, how you doing? This is EJ Uno, guys, coming back again, guys, with another great video. Guys, we're going to be doing this segment of this video, a collector's interview question about various things that I do on my channel, and I'm just going to give my honest opinion. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell button. The reason why I was doing this video is just so you get a little bit of insight on me and why I do, and the questions that I would figure that you probably want to ask me that I would love to address to you guys out there. So we're going to jump right into it. So let's get right to it. So we're going to let the questions begin.
Okay, so question number one. So you've already introduced yourself. Thank you. And what do you collect? Do you collect like specific lines or franchises?
Okay, so I started off collecting modern figurines that were just like, you know, like this new type of figurines, but then it started getting overpopulated because it was just like, it was so many companies coming out with, like, let's say Ninja Turtles, so many companies coming out with like G.I. Joe, and it's not really so many companies. Hasbro was making so many G.I. Joes that I kind of just narrowed everything down to just being a retro collector, having a little bit of modern, but most of all, just a good 97% of like retro. So I became like a retro collector, because it's like once you get your limit of the retro, basically you're like good to go. Other than just like modern, it's too much to get into, and you know, it just doesn't. I just rather just keep it retro.
Okay, great. Okay, next question. What sparked your interest in collecting? Like, what was the initial?
Okay. So it was more of just like re-getting back something of my childhood, and that's what I like. That's basically, I feel like all of us collectors want to do is get a piece of our childhood to have with us, and it's nothing better to, like, you know, just go inside like man cave, toy room, whatever you want to call it, and you sit down and just like the toys bring back good memories, and that was my reason for doing it. I mean, I feel like that's a good majority of people, but that was my reason of starting to go to be a collector again.
Yeah, I understand that. Okay, and next is kind of a two-part question. So first of all, when did you start collecting, and how long have you been collecting? So,
I started. Oh man. Okay, so I was in Pennsylvania, and like in I think it was like 1999. So I was collecting Star Wars.
mm-hmm.
I was collecting a lot of Star Wars figurines, and I think that's literally all I was collecting. I ended up selling like all my Star Wars figurines, and then I didn't start back up until like 2007, almost a year after my daughter was born. That's when I started back collecting figurines, and then I stopped doing that, and then I waited like maybe 2-3 years, and then I started recollecting back in like 2000, and I want to say 2016, 2015. I started getting back into strong collecting.
Okay, that's a pretty long time.
I know.
Okay, so now let's dig a little into your childhood. Okay, so what was your favorite toy when you were a child?
The brand Ninja Turtles, just like all of us, but my favorite character was Leonardo. I liked Leonardo. He was, I don't know, for some reason, it like my favorite color is red, but I just like Leonardo and the blue, and I like Ninja Turtles. I like Ninja Turtles, but I like Leonardo the most.
Okay, gotcha. And who gave you that toy?
I really don't know who gave me Leonardo. I think my mom. My mom gave me the Ninja Turtle. Like every time I wanted to buy something, I would definitely say my mom got it for me.
Okay.
But yeah, I had so many of them.
Yeah.
That, you know what I'm saying, some my brother got me. My mom got me a great majority of them. And if not all of them, she gave me almost all of them. My brother probably got me like one or two, but my mom got me like all of them.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now let's bring it back to current times. So what's your grail? Like, what's something that you're eagerly pursuing? Like, what's one figure or something that you just, oh my God, I just have to get my hands on that. Or like a collection that you're, sorry.
Well, my Ninja Turtle collection is, I'm through with Ninja Turtle collecting. It's one of my grails, but I gotta say, if it was something that I can point out in my whole collection that's probably like just priceless. Oh man, I got so many of them. If I could pick out one, I would. Man, I guess like everything seems to be a grail, but my GI Joes, I started getting strong into GI Joes just because I just like the whole type of like army building, but it's just like. I hate collecting one of the same thing, but GI Joes is so many of them. It's so much of a different collection. But I gotta say that's got to be the grail, the GI Joe, the 3" and a quarter. I think that's next to like Ninja Turtles. Man, I can't really. I think everything I have is a grail right there. I really can't pick because it's all the same.
I gotcha. Okay. What has been your single biggest success as a collector, or like your greatest find ever or something like that?
My greatest find.
Or like something that you purchased that's worth a lot, or something like that, or just something that you found that's rare. Anything like that, like your biggest success as a collector.
Well, when I was toy hunting, it kind of really slowed down now. But when I was toy hunting, I think it was the NECA Ninja Turtle figurines. I mean, I don't think it was Ninja Turtle figurines. It was like almost all the NECA Ninja Turtle figurines was my favorite finds because when I started getting NECA figurines, they were really hard to find.
Yeah,
and I think it's like it's the cartoon NECA Ninja Turtle 2-packs, and I got them when it very first started coming out. So I would definitely say it like Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles are always going to be pretty much the top, and then everything else is going to be like going down.
Gotcha. All right, so let's see here. Are there any collectors that you're inspired by?
I got to say my friend Nair. I think just the love he has for it. Like I like figurines, but I don't like figurines like that much, like that. But he's so passionate about it that I give it all to him. Like Nair, he really got a passion. And if you guys know, I know him as Nair. You guys know him as Mad Hatter. But he's really passionate about the figurines. That it's just like. I give that all to him because I love figurines, but not much as he loves figurines. That it's just like he deserves everything he gets because he really likes it. But I love figurines for a different reason, just because I get what I get because I like it. But I don't, I don't need to have everything. I just want to get what I want.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. So these next questions are going to be based on your favorite collection, which is obviously TMNT.
Okay.
So what is your favorite TMNT movie?
Secret of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Secret of the Ooze. Well, it's the first one and the second one, but the first one's only that is because I like the ending when they're finding Shredder. But I do like the Secret of the Ooze because it was Topher and Razor. So it was like it's two different parts, but I mean I would say the first one is my favorite one because my brother Pancho took me to go see that, and I was just so excited about going to see it.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's see here. So next question is, what Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle character? So we know you like Leonardo, but is there another character, or would it be Leonardo that you most resemble? So it could be character, it could be looks, it could be whatever.
They resemble. I think it would have to be like I smile a lot, but I don't. But it's like I think that it would have to be. Well, no, I'm gonna say Raphael because he just has a snappy comeback on everything.
Yeah.
But I like being I don't mind being a leader like Leonardo, but I would rather just what I'm saying. I don't feel the need to have to direct everybody. So I'm kind of one of those people in the background, but I know what it is, but I don't need to be up front just to show myself off. So I would say I would step back. I think I would be more of like a Donatello, like a kind of nerdy. I think
yeah, I gotcha. Okay, so let's see. So the next question is, would you change? Okay, I'll include. So I have two questions, but I'll kind of link these together. So, would you change anything about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle collecting community, and like, or how do you think it's changed, or how do you think it's changed in the last few years?
Oh,
so I can ask it again if that.
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't change anything about when I was a kid how Ninja Turtles was.
Mm-hmm.
I think that everybody, as we got older and grew up off of that, I feel like it changed on its own, and it's just like I really didn't. We keep it for a memory wise, but how it changed, I really don't like how it all changed because people start getting outrageous with like, okay, it needs to be this way, it needs to be that way, and I'm so I'm so on it all the time where I say like when we got it to begin with, we were all into like the joints of the figurine and it moves this way or it's supposed to move this way. Yeah. Like it's a perk now, that's cool.
Yeah.
But I like to keep it like old school. That's why I wanted to be retro because I just like it old school. We didn't have all the, we were just happy about what we got.
Okay. All right. And then, okay, so just 3 more questions to wrap up the interview.
Oh, okay.
I know it's a lot of questions.
No.
But, okay, so if you could only pick or save one item from your collection, what would it be? Only one.
Only one? Oh, man. If it was only one, oh my gosh. It was only, man.
Yeah, I know you got to think about this one.
I think it'd probably be like a Wolverine. No, it wouldn't even be Wolverine. Oh man, I wouldn't even. Gosh, if I had one item to pick, it'd probably be. Shoot, I wouldn't even know. I couldn't even
okay.
like.
You love them equally the same. They're like your children.
I know. Yeah, I could just do that. I'm like, man.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so you're a true collector then. Okay, so. Then 2 more questions. So, if you could take one item from someone else's collection, what would it be?
Teacher, I really wouldn't need to take a collection from anybody else's thing because it's no, I can't even say that because everything that I have always saw on anybody else's YouTube, I could always get it. It like I'm not trying to be cocky about that, but. Whatever they had, I can definitely get it. It's just the whole thing of if I wanted to get it, if it was in my price range, and that's all it was. Like it wasn't something that I could never get because if I really wanted it, I could get it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so last question: what advice would you give a new collector starting out today? Or do you even think someone should start collecting?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I mean, I would tell them, collect what you like. Don't do it just because you see it, you see somebody else having it or somebody's making this thing seem more popular than ever. Know about what you're getting. Only get what you like. And just don't get it just because, everybody else is getting it. And just don't collect it or be a collector or completist just because somebody else is doing it. Just do you, be you, and only like what you like. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate the answers to the questions, and we'll see you next time.
Okay, guys. So that's the end. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell button, guys. I'll be back with more.